Well, good morning and rise and shine, and welcome to Live at 6:05. I am Dr. Amy Nussbaum. Welcome to our Monday edition here. And today we're going to talk about something that we all have to deal with from time to time, actually every day, and that is relationships. Whether it's your marriage or friendships or coworkers, even your students, if you're in education, relationships are the fabric of how we live and how we lead. But here's the truth: good relationships don't just happen. They're built, and it has to be intentional through communication, but also boundaries. And also, sometimes there's some grace involved. So, there are just a few things to consider when you're like, oh my goodness, we need to get this relationship in a better space. And the first thing is making sure that you are communicating clearly, not constantly. So often we think that more talking equals better communication, but clarity is what builds trust. Listen to understand, not just to reply. Proverbs 18:13 reminds us that if one gives an answer before he hears, it is his folly and shame. So take a breath before you speak. Ask yourself, am I responding to connect, or am I responding to control? The second thing is to think about is boundaries. They build, not just block. Because when we think about putting up boundaries, we think about putting up separation between us and other people. But really, that's not what it is. Healthy boundaries, they're not walls built around yourself. They are fences with a gate, and they let love in, and they keep resentment out. So boundaries define where you end and where someone else begins, and that is how respect grows. So deciding what you allow in and when it's time to push things out. So boundaries are a key role. And then that third thing is extending grace, especially when things get hard. When we see people through the lens of grace and not perfection, we leave room for growth, their growth and ours. Ephesians 4:2 says, be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. The more grace we give, the more connection that we experience. So here's your challenge for today. Think of one relationship you want to strengthen and ask yourself, do I need to uh, communicate more clearly? Do I need firmer boundaries in this relationship, or do I need to extend more grace? Pick one and take a small step today. And if you're ready to go deeper in understanding how to build healthier, more purpose filled relationships, I would love to walk with you through one on one coaching. Together, we'll work on that clarity and your confidence and your connections. So let's go out and live our purpose. So I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. But until then, remember, you are made for more. So go light up this world with your purpose and with your passions.